Hi, my name is Dean Rader. I'm coming to you digitally from San Francisco, California. It's a great pleasure to be here reading my poem, Studies for Excursus, which appears in this beautiful new issue of Brick Magazine. The poem is in response to a 10-panel painting called 50 Days at Ilium by the American artist Twombly. I've been writing poems in response to Twombly's work for a couple of years now. I'm fascinated by his interest in poetry, but also in his work, how he blurs the lines between drawing and writing. I think of what he is doing with poetry in his visual works fascinating, and I'm interested in what the relationship is between the page and the canvas, between poetry on a wall and poetry on a page. He often incorporates lines of poetry in his work, and I think that is such an interesting deployment of poetry. This particular poem of mine is in response to 50 Days at Ilium, which is Twombly's response to Homer's Iliad. And as you may know, many scholars credit the Iliad with the beginning of Excursus, which is the genre of writing about art. There's an unbelievable passage that goes on for many lines in the middle of the Iliad, where Homer just stops talking about battle and starts describing the shield of Achilles. And so I thought it'd be interesting to write an ekphrastic poem about paintings that are about a poem that give birth to Excursus. So that explanation of my poem is about 10 times longer than the actual poem, it's good news for you guys. The one thing that I really love about this particular issue is that it begins with Twombly, 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 and Rader. I'm not sure it gets any cooler than that. Studies for Excursus. And it goes like this. And it goes into the into. And it goes out on a horse. And it goes like victory, says the into. So many have galloped barebacked into themselves. So many have taken both the blue pill and the red pill. So many are anvil-hearted, hammer-hearted. So many remove their arms so their hands could not be nailed. Thousands. Thank you.